Hello everyone, welcome to my channel The Biology Key. Today we'll be starting with the first chapter of class 10th, which is hereditary and evolution. Here hereditary is nothing but the passing on of physical and mental characteristics genetically from one generation to another. Any characteristics which is present in your parents and the same thing is present in you is nothing but the hereditary which is passed from your parent to you. And some things or some physical or mental characteristics which is present in you passing to your children is again a type of hereditary. It's again an hereditary. The second one is the evolution. Evolution is nothing but the change in the organism which takes place as the time passes. The change can be a gradual change. So this is about hereditary and evolution. Let us study about it in more detail. The first topic which is given in the chapter 1 is the transcription, translation and translocation. If we see, defined is the DNA. This DNA keeps on multiplying and this process of multiplication is called as replication. When this DNA is formed, one of the strands of this DNA is responsible to form a RNA, or you can say the mRNA, which is nothing but the messenger RNA. This messenger RNA is complementary to DNA. Now what is complementary to DNA? We all know that DNA is made up of many nucleotides. Suppose this is the nucleotide. So this RNA will complement the nucleotides which are present in the DNA. Suppose this is A. So who is the partner of A? It is T. But as it is RNA do not have T. Instead of T, that is thymine, it is having U, which is uracil. So wherever the T is written, instead of T we have to write uracil along with A. Now this is T, so what will attach to it? A. Here again U will come, here C will come, here G will come. So this is nothing but the complementary strand. As soon as this RNA is formed, now this process of replication and the formation of RNA takes place inside the nucleus. And this process of formation of mRNA from DNA is called as transcription. As the mRNA is formed, this mRNA goes out of the nucleus and enters the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm of what? Cytoplasm of the cell. This is the place where the mRNA is then converted into protein. In the formation of protein, there are very important RNA which is present. As I have said, this mRNA is then converted into protein. So mRNA is already present. mRNA is nothing but the messenger RNA. Along with the messenger RNA, there is one more RNA which is very important in the protein synthesis, which is the tRNA. So let us see how this happens. Now this mRNA which is present when comes in the cytoplasm, what happens is, now suppose this is the mRNA. Here what is present is many nucleotides. Suppose this is A, U, G, C, U, T, A, G, etc. Here what happens is the ribosome comes and attaches themselves. First, the small unit of ribosome attaches and then the large unit of ribosome. As you can see, this mRNA is made up of thousands of nucleotides which codes for a amino acid. This 3 nucleotides is together called as triplet codon. For example, AUG, as you can see here, AUG, then UGC, then CUA. These are nothing but the triplet codon. Now this mRNA synthesis in this protein synthesis, one more thing which is very important is the tRNA. tRNA is nothing but it has a anticodon. Suppose this is AUG, so what will be the complement of it? It will be CAU. So it goes and attaches to the complementary nucleotides which is present in the mRNA and in the wherever the ribosome is present. So it goes and attach with the ribosome and the complementary nucleotide which is present in the mRNA. So it will suppose come and attach here. Now you will find that this ribosome which is present will keep on moving from one mRNA part to another mRNA part. Means from one end of the mRNA to another end of the mRNA. It will keep on moving. And the nucleotide and the tRNA will keep on adding. You will find that, suppose this is the thing, this is the tRNA. You will find as it is moving, then amino acid is being formed, the chain of amino acid is formed. This process of formation of amino acid from this overall process is called as translation. And this movement of ribosome from one end of mRNA to another end of mRNA is called as translocation. Translocation itself sets the location, the change in the location from one end of the mRNA to another end is called as translocation. And the formation of amino acid is called as the translation. So this is the overall scenario about the transcription, translation and translocation. In the upcoming video, I will be discussing about the evolution. Thank you.